Prove me wrong. Great minds must be conquered. Your brain is not your mind. The mind is controlled by your brain, but the mind is your brain and the waves that it sends and the vibrations that it sends out to the world. Sounds like a bunch of humbug, rumba jumbo, whatever. Okay, doesn't matter. It's the reason mind and brain is different. The mind is so powerful. The mind brings the things that you think to you. That's why the things you think about the most you get. And that's why distraction is so dangerous. And that's why social media is specific and it's all targeted towards us. And that's why the food we eat and the things they put in the food we eat is also messing with our vibrations and the way we think. And it allows more disruptions. So you can't keep your mind steady and straight for a full minute. That's why a lot of people can't sit there and focus on one single thought, like just a regular thought in their head and that thought for one full minute. That's why people do those dopamine detoxes and all that type of stuff and trying to get rid of, like, try to cut down social media. I'm one of those people. I've been working on that. But it's because you have to control your mind. It's like with great power comes great responsibility. If you have a great mind under that thinking cap, you need to control it, or you will put yourself in places that you don't want to be because your mind is great and powerful. With great power comes great responsibility. You have to hone your mind and train it. Seriously, it's all about training your mind and learning and forcing stuff for yourself. You have to make stuff for yourself. Great minds must be conquered. There is a saying that a man who could control an army is strong, but a man who could control his mind is the ultimate. It's something along those lines, but if you could control your own mind and control what you do and think and redirect yourself with all actions that you want, you don't fight yourself. If you stop fighting your own mind and are 100% mind and body together, there is nothing you cannot do through Jesus Christ. It's crazy. There is not a single thing you cannot do through Jesus Christ when you master your mind and body. Because then, for you to even master your mind, you need the help of God. Like, and that's why it's so important to follow the Lord. That's why it's so important to take care of your mind. That's why God wants you to spend time with him before you start the day. Things will attack your mind, and that's the track you'll be on for the rest of that day for real until you go to sleep for the most part. You could up and fix that you could fix it, but it's just far better when you start off. Make sure you start off talking to God. Start off, even if you gotta start just 20-minute days, 10-minute days. Start off talking to God, because usually what ends up happening is, even in that small little session or time that you put, you end up doing more. Especially, I personally like to actually read the Bible, because it's a lot of things in there that really intrigue me. Like, it's so much help and understanding for the world. Like, it tells you and teaches you so much. Like, every single time, like, it's so many times I've randomly opened up the book of the Bible and found something. Like, honestly, that's why I know God is real. I don't believe in coincidence. Like, it's stuff that you can always apply to what you got going on. Like, even today, I had opened up the Bible app to see something. Because I got all type of going on. You know, I'm out here. But I was thinking, and I was really wondering how sometimes I get stuff and I love it and I didn't ask for it. But it's amazing. It's like, damn, I brought that to myself. And sometimes I can even control it. But I've been working on figuring out how to control it. And that's the thing. I have an amazing mind. I am the great mind. I'm a fucking beast. We are beasts. But beasts must be tamed. Tame your mind. Control your mind. Bro, you gotta handle your business. You have to, bro. You can't run rampant. You can't run wild. That's the good part about having all the power. You got to keep it in check. You have to keep it in check and do things to maintain your power. If you're not going to maintain your power, it's going to fuck you up. Aimlessness is a vice. Aimlessness is a vice. And if you are not directing yourself to what you want, you'll never have shit. That's why you have to plan and work towards things. It possibly could even be better than what you think. That's why even, you know what, I just reminded myself of something. With the prayer that I was praying, and I've been praying, thinking about, I'm going to even leave room for, you always leave room for more. You don't know what God could do for you, what God going to do for you. You always leave room for more. Always leave room for more. Thank you, I'm happy I made this video. I almost forgot that. You don't ever sit there and be like, if you got anything, like, let's say you got anything going on in your life. One thing that people love when I talk about is financials. Everybody loves to talk financial. So, if you got something going on in your life financially, talk to God about it. Believe you have it. And all you gotta do is sit there and say, talk to God about him, pray, believe you have it, and ask him for that you asked for, and possibly more that you don't know. Just literally be like, Lord, I appreciate you. You know the money situation, blah, blah, blah. If you just want $500, say, Lord, I need this $500 for whatever. Let's say you got to pay rent. I need this $500 to pay my rent, guy. And whatever else you may have. I know if I'm asking for, thank you, just God, like, you don't know what else. 500 and whatever else, Lord. 500 and whatever else, like, don't ever block your own blessing by being too specific. Like, also, like, God, like, I don't know what you have in store for me. For real, you can ask for these things. I'm so happy I just reminded myself. Whatever it is, you pray for it, focus on it, concentrate your mind on it like a laser beam, and believe you have it, and ask for that and more, and God will give it to you. If you know what your earthly dad could give to you, think about what the Lord could give to you, bro. These Bible verses are telling you real stuff. That is crazy. If your dad, let's think about if you really needed $1,000 from your dad, he'll give you the $1,000, and he will give you the $1,000. God can give you $10,000, bro. You don't know what he could do. God could cancel something that costs $1,500, and then you basically got an extra $1,500. You don't know. You'll never know. But you gotta pray for it, believe it, ask and really understand it and imagine it. You gotta visualize it. I've been working on my visualization. I love visualizing things and bringing them to life. Like visualizing I'm going to do something, making it happen, thanking God for it, and constantly doing it. Because like you already are what you're going to be. So you go in life, like you go through, you just flow. That's why it's a flow thing. Life is beautiful. Great mind has to be conquered. A great mind has to be disciplined to go up. All of these greats have discipline because their mind is powerful and they take care of it. If you think you got such a great mind, take care of it, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for watching me. Thank y'all for the likes, the comments, subscribes. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate the reposts. I appreciate the support. You ever got something to say, you can always message me. Y'all stay up, be safe, and take care. Prove me wrong.